Hello, I'm Andy, and I'm going to read to you a weekly horoscope from May the 27th to June the 2nd, 2018. And this is for you coming from Gemini. Let's start with May the 27th. And watch out, aggressive planets will make you aggressive in speech or action, can make you rude or blunt, or can make your actions be somewhat not very nice for people to accept. So take the soft approach in the morning-afternoon period and you'll do much better. And stay away from any arguments because they're bound to lead to more and lead you to a confrontation or being provocative. Evening-nightfall period turns really bad. And watch out for many things going wrong in the evening-nightfall period. And you're going to have the planets of aggression and together with the evening planets that can bring accidents, that can bring letdown, that can give you a feeling of being very disappointed with something or another. And so if you don't really have to be out in the evening or nightfall period, go back to the safety of your own home. But if you have to be out, you tell yourself that stay away from people who have bad habits. Otherwise you're going to be also tainted with all that. The 28th Monday, and that's not a good start. It's a Monday, a working day. And at your place of work or in business, there's disappointment simply because when you try to take the lead or try to take charge of anything on this 28th Monday, things are not going to go well. So why don't you just let somebody else take charge? And that way you will avoid the finger of blame being pointed at you. That's the way to tackle it. And tell yourself that even if you're given the leadership role, get other people to come in with you so that it becomes teamwork. That's very important. And don't be arrogant. Evening, nightfall, much better. These planets are slow, so they are long-term planets. So little bit by bit, hour by hour, they will build up something of a good long-term contact for you. So it's good to be out and about. It's good to somehow just be socializing, whether with your people you work with your business partners. And if you're chasing for the romance and you got rebuffed or not getting the good news morning, afternoon, try your luck in the evening, nightfall period. You're going to get something. Long-term planets move slow, so you have to be patient while they develop something good for you. The 29th Tuesday, many water planets are there, so they make you undecided, they make you unsure, they make you timid, they make you a person who is just too emotional. So to get yourself back on track, repeat these words to yourself. Logic, facts and figures. That will bring you back to reality. Because these planets can make you very dreamlike and wishing for the moon, whether for emotional areas or getting a better job or whatever. So you have to focus morning, afternoon, or else in this dreamlike situation you are going to miss your deadlines and problems will come. There's also an aggressive planet from the evening nightfall period. And this planet can bring, of course, aggressiveness and make you behave aggressively. So take the soft approach during the whole day. And especially in the evening nightfall period, don't want to show your temper, don't want to be a person who is just too aggressive. Otherwise, your over-determination is going to spoil things for you. The 30th Wednesday is going to start horribly for you. And if anything can go wrong, it will. Now you can you can't avoid it totally, but you can lower down the temperature by being very careful. And that would be by not being stubborn and not being dominating and not being arrogant. These three things, and your morning, afternoon will come under control. And so morning, afternoon is a working day. You need support. And if you're going to be all a difficult person like that, you will be in trouble because others will not support you. And if you are in business, you cannot afford to be pushy or over-daring or want to expand. Don't, because these are planets of failure in the morning, afternoon period. Their duty is to make you fail. They'll tempt you to do this and that, but you will fail. In the end, you will have problems. Evening, nightfall also not very good. And these are planets of arrogance on top of it. And so all this coming up into a bundle. And if you don't have to be out in the evening, go back to the safety of your own home. But I would say the whole day you have to be cautious of your behavior. Otherwise, whatever you try and do just is not going to pay dividends. And especially evening nightfall session as well. these negative planets of the day will also join you there. And their duty is to disappoint you one way or another in a big way. So be very cautious. 31st Thursday, now at last you've got a brilliant morning, afternoon, good time for you. Very lucky, and whatever you say and do is now appreciated and accepted. And you will meet people unexpectedly or hear from them unexpectedly. Or you could just be a person who will come out with brilliant, unexpected ideas. One way or another, the idea is to project yourself, project your ideas, be busy, and try and get what you want. You can't get everything under the sun. So in this morning, afternoon period, focus and go for what you want and you'll be able to do it. Brilliant, that one. Evening, nightfall, too many water planets. Well, they are okay for lovey-dovey and they are okay for having a socialness. So you tell yourself they can also change plans and they can make you a person who will be changing your mind as well, being very changeable. And you'll be a person oversensitive as well. And now some of your good planets will come over there, but the influence from these bad planets will tend to make you rebellious. That's what happens. So don't be rebellious throughout the whole day, especially in the evening nightfall session. And try not to be, well, don't take charge, I would say, because if you take charge, you're going to change plans a lot and people are not going to like you for that. Just sit back and enjoy yourself and let that evening be wonderful. Let's go to June the 1st, which is a Friday. And from what I can see, the whole week almost is not going well for you. Well, Friday the 1st doesn't start well for you. Yes, you'll be egoistic and you want to be noticed at place of work or in business and you want to take charge. Don't do that because these are negative planets who want you to do that for the sake of getting yourself into trouble. So take it easy, let others take the lead. Whoever wants to make the plans, let them make the plans. You just be a follower and you won't have the finger of blame pointing at you. Otherwise, if you show arrogance or you want to be in the limelight, you're looking for trouble. When things go wrong especially, and things are going to go wrong, morning, afternoon period. So lie low. Evening, nightfall period, now aggressive planets wait for you. And you must be already angry about something, I'm sure. And so these aggressive planets make you furthermore do things in an aggressive way, in a blunt way or a rude way. And so things just get worse. So take the soft approach for the whole day and just say, I'm going to follow instructions. And evening time, just be the person who is willing to go along with the plans of other people. And that would be better. Don't drink too much. You might have an accident. June the 2nd, a Saturday. And now there are water planets again in this evening, in this morning, afternoon period. You are very undecided and you're very oversensitive and you can be hurt very easily. And what you say and do can be a retaliation to all that. And so the day worsens like that as the planet of arrogance is also seen there. And you'll be very touchy of why this has been said about you. All that is a recipe for just restlessness and unhappiness. And so tell yourself morning, afternoon, it's a Saturday. Why don't you just appreciate what people are doing for you, support what they plan for you, go that way, and you'll be a much, much happier person. Evening, nightfall, don't want to take the lead either or take charge, because whatever you try and do may go wrong. Plans change or something else, and then the finger of blame will be pointing at you. So tell yourself in the evening, nightfall period, I'm going to let others plan what I'm doing. You might meet important people though during the evening, nightfall period. So you got to dress well and look well and definitely be accommodating to other people's ideas. Don't want to be arrogant. Well, that's a week for you. I'm already Skyping and I'm charging USD 50 for a 90-minute Skype session. And that's going to be based on your date of birth and time of birth and me looking at your palms. I will get your palm photos already earlier through email. They're much sharper that way. And I'll tackle your next 7 or 8 years in detail using your age by age and calendar year by calendar year. And I'll be tackling all areas of your life. And that will only cost you USD 50 for everything. So you'll spend 90 minutes with me, intense 90 minutes, and give you a lot of information about the many, many things of how to better your life, even talk to you about lotteries and things like that. So I look forward to your contact, either through Skype or either through Facebook, or either send me an email. Until then, thank you. Good luck.